What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and it is that time of the year once again. As of last night, the first official trailer for WWE 2K17 has dropped. So this is the breakdown, the reaction, the analysis, the whatever. And if you want to watch the trailer without my dumbass talking over it, then go to the IGN channel. So obviously they have the exclusive on that thing. So let's get to moving, as Doo-Hop would say, with this trailer. I'm going to kind of start and stop and kind of, do some slow motion here in spots and kind of break down what we can glean from this first official trailer. So it starts off here with the Goldberg entrance. Obviously, you've seen this before in the Goldberg, reveal. They've had this already on YouTube. But that, okay. So first things first is that the entrance animation interruption for entrances does also apply to Goldberg, and because he doesn't come down the ramp, until much later in his entrance, you can totally attack him backstage, we assume. So that's obviously the first thing. So that happens, and we obviously get some Lesnar and Goldberg here, and that's, is what it is. And then the P. Diddy starts, because obviously Puff Daddy is curating the soundtrack, but it feels like to me that they always have a song that's about 15 years old. This song, this Bad Boy song, was like circa 2001. Now last year was Audioslave, also kind of in that same era. The year before that was Kid Rock, Ba With Da Ba. Like, I understand that the highest rated wrestling ever happened about 15 years ago. That doesn't mean you have to pick a song from 15 years ago. Seriously. Anyway, there's John Cena. There is the face that runs the place. Obviously, the old sets here because they're not going to have the new sets and whatever else. Got some Enzo and Cass in there. Got Nakamura. You've got AJ Styles looking phenomenal, as he does. You've got the New Day. So the New Day, apparently, Trent Beretta did all of the motion capture of that stuff. So that's why it doesn't look right. Dolph Ziggler has changed his gear so many times, I don't even remember the DZ Crew gear. Like, seriously, he's changed it so many times, I don't even recall him having this gear for, like, what, a night? 2 nights? Like, seriously. Anyway, so this I'm gonna get back to American Alpha. There's a thing later on in this trailer that's not right. But there's one thing I wanted to point out here, and we're gonna get to it here in a second. There's Taker. Chris Jericho with the light-up jacket is cool, but dear God, I really hope somewhere in the community creations they have the option to wear a fucking scarf. Otherwise, there's gonna be a whole year of outdated Chris Jericho. So where are we here? There's The Miz, more AJ Styles, Braun Strowman with the sheep mask, Charlotte, Lesnar. There, that smoke looks so bad. Like, I've seen video games with some amazing smoke. That smoke's not very good. So let's try and slow motion that smoke a little bit because I think it looks terrible. Like, video game smoke effects are not that hard. Alright, anyway, Seth Rollins, Apollo Crews, Titus, Zack Ryder. Alright, the wacky waving inflatable tube men for Bayley don't look great. Now, obviously, this is a very short clip, so I'm gonna go back here and then slow motion it again so you can kind of get a good feel for how they inflate. But it seems like, look, you get the little inflation and then they just kind of stand straight up. That's not what the tube men do. Now, obviously, it cuts there, so maybe at some point they start doing the waving, but in that clip, it just looks like they're going to just shoot straight up and she's going to walk to the ring, and that's not what happens. That's not how those things work. Anyway, more Enzo and Cass, which is nice. We get some, a brief glimpse of the crowd fighting, some Finn Balor doing his entrance, and everyone hopefully in the right timing doing the hands thing, which would be nice. And then, this trailer is mostly entrances and then, a handful of moves. That's fine. Here's Austin. No fingers. Just the fist. No fingers. Like, that's not Stone Cold. That's not that whole era of Stone Cold. Was him just going, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So, like, what? As also would say, what? So something very important here in a second was one of my major complaints with the game last year. Last year, the game, Lesnar did not have the entrance pyro when he comes to the ropes and pulls the ropes and there's pyro. For some reason, he didn't have it last year. I don't understand why. You could obviously go and make your own Lesnar and put it in having to edit the entrance, but you shouldn't have to. That should always be there. He should always have that pyro. We get, a little bit more of these shots here, and then we get some more of the crowd fighting, which looks pretty neat. I'm hoping it's fun. some more NXT stuff, some taunting in the crowd, and then back to Lesnar and Goldberg. And here's where some of the, more fine details are in here. So I have to wonder how much of this, like right here, how much of this is an oh my god moment. And also in the old games, in the SmackDown vs. Raw games, you could do table stuff, but the table would break. And as you will see here, the table does not break, but also, very briefly here, notice, I'm going to pause right, I missed it. There it is. Triple H is still standing behind the desk. Triple H, so in the last time that they showed backstage brawls, you went in his office and he walked out. Here, he's hanging out in the office watching you powerbomb Goldberg onto his desk, the desk not breaking. So would it take multiple power bombs to break the desk, or is the desk just not gonna break because it's just solid fucking mahogany wood or whatever? So here, I don't know if that's actually going to be in the game proper, because obviously most of these camera angles are not really in, not playable camera angles. And also, why would it even, why would you have a backstage security camera as part of your gameplay? I mean, obviously it looks nice for a trailer, but I will give them props. 640 by 360 is a 16:9 widescreen resolution, so at least that is accurate. But also, we're going to see Lesnar do the F5 through that little table behind him, that little, workout bench table thing behind him. And the question is that an oh my god moment, or is that, can you just F5 guys just through stuff? Just that sitting around backstage. That'd be way cooler. But here we go. He's going to do that to that table, which is awesome. And then, additionally, we have this spear into the circuit box, which also might be an oh my god moment. And then we got Dean Ambrose setting up the ladder, the new ladder position between the apron and the barricade. And you would imagine there's going to be some shenanigans with that. We kind of don't see much of that here, but yeah, he fell onto it. The question is, will there be a breaking animation for the ladder? Because they've done that spot so many times where a guy goes into that ladder and it just kind of cracks in half. It's like made of wood or something. I don't know. So coming up on the end of this trailer here, there's a couple things that are kind of really out of place if you actually watch the product on TV. This right here is the Bada Boom Shakalaka. That's fine. It's Big Cass throwing Enzo, which at some point was called the rocket launcher, and now it's not called the rocket launcher anymore. I don't know. So they're going to do that. But right here. So for those of you who played all the games that have been playing the series for a long time would know that you can't place somebody on the table before you jump off the Hell in a Cell. So what happened here was that Shane threw Taker off and then is doing a leg drop onto Taker where the table has already been broken, because you can't do the actual WrestleMania spot that happened at Mania in the game. You can't place Taker on the table, climb to the top, drop an elbow, and Taker can't move out of the way and smash through the table. You would think if there was one thing they could add, it would be the exact spot, the biggest spot of WrestleMania, but no, you gotta throw him off and then do a dumb leg drop. It's not even an elbow drop. Like, that's not the move he did at Mania. And yeah, that's just like, alright, okay, there's obviously no advancements here to Hell in a Cell this year. The same damn thing every damn year. But also, we have the tag team finishers, which you will see here in a moment with the New Day, and you will see with American Alpha right here. So, right there. That's Kofi Kingston doing the move with Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods isn't the guy who holds the guy on his shoulders. That's Big E. Now, I understand that when they set up a tag team finisher, it is whoever has the finisher hits the button, then tags in the partner, and the animation goes how it should go. But you will see here in a second how that is totally messed up with American Alpha, which will be right about here. Gonna hit the grand amplitude. That's backwards. So it's like, how would you not have it if they're both in the match and you got your tag team finisher and you hit it? Just have it do the right way. I understand this is how it could work in the game. What I am saying is, for your trailer, for your debut gameplay trailer, does anybody at 2K actually watch the WWE? Does anybody actually watch the product? You would know how grand amplitude works. You would know that Big E holds the guy on his shoulders and comes down with a big ending as Kofi comes off of the top rope for that move. Like, it's just simple, like, watch the fucking product. Anyway, there you go. bridging pin, Kevin Owens, Triple H, and then Suplex City onto Randy Orton. And there is the end of your 2K17 debut trailer. I think I've broken it down as best as I can. That's my opinion, that's my reaction. I don't know. You guys know I'm still playing it on launch day, October 11th, and not 1 second sooner because I'm not special. I don't go to these 2K events. I'm just a dude in a bedroom giving you fucking real talk, real opinions. That's what I do. Attack Slug is not for sale. Thanks for watching. More videos every day, and I'll see you next time right here on this channel, and I'm out.